Meat bicycle!
Hello everybody, welcome back to another top 5 video here on Borderlands the pre-sequel. This is the series where I pick a relevant topic within the game and then bring you guys a top 5 things of relevance to do with that category. So today we're going to be carrying on with the top 5 weapon guides, and I'm going to be doing the top 5 best legendary rocket launchers. So we're working our way through the weapon guides quite well now actually. So we've come to the rocket launchers. Now these things aren't used a hell of a lot by myself, but not as much as Borderlands 2 anyway. But they certainly come in handy sometimes, and yeah, I'm going to show you guys my top 5 favourite rocket launchers right now, the legendary kind. And yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the guide. So at number 5 I have picked this guy right here, the Cryo Phobia. This is obviously a remade version of the Pyrophobia from Borderlands 2. Now on the face of things this doesn't look absolutely amazing, but you know, nothing special about it, the way it fires or anything like that. It's just a straight rocket launcher. But the base damage on this is pretty damn good, and it seriously works well in Showdown, which is a character I use a lot, is Nisha, and this does get me out of quite a few sticky situations now and again. It's a straight firing rocket launcher. Wherever you fire it will go, non-list spread, malark and things like that. But yeah, it just seems to eat through things pretty damn well, and has saved me a couple of times. So that is my number 5 pick, the Cryo Phobia. My choice for number 4 is the Mongol. Now this is a weapon I never really used a lot in the previous Borderlands games, but I really do like how the mental this thing actually is once it gets going. So it actually has a really weird firing shape. There's quite a few projectiles come out at once. Now it can get you in a bit of trouble when you're in a small area like this, but if you were getting, you know, overrun with torques and things like that, this thing's crowd control is absolutely awesome. It will just fire away as long as you want it to, and the fast firing projectiles are pretty damn handy anyway. But the fact that there's 4 or 5 little rockets come out as well improves the spread and just means you can crowd control really well. So that was my number 4, the Mongol. At number 3, probably one of the most powerful rocket launchers you can actually get, especially if used in this game with a Torgue built claptrap. But pretty much with any character you choose, this thing is the one to use. It's not very good at firing at things in the air. This is one of these rocket launchers you want to use outside, where you can boost up and always aim downwards with it. But there is a mini boss, Drongo Bones, and he got absolutely wrecked. This thing is such a huge spread and a huge area, and the animation of the nuke side of things does look pretty damn cool as well. Just make sure you're not stood anywhere near it, but pretty much any enemy that stands within the blast radius of this thing gets absolutely wrecked. Even the high level ones will take a huge chunk, but for most people it is insta-kill, and like I said, when used with a Torgue built claptrap, it is pretty much insta-kill for anyone that goes anywhere near it. So at number 3, this is the Neukom. So at number 2, this guy came to us in the Claptastic Voyage DLC. It's quite strange to actually call it a rocket launcher. It is a rocket launcher, but it's so damn precise, and it just doesn't look like a rocket launcher. It's unreal, but it is classed as a rocket launcher, even though it is primarily a laser weapon. But at number 2, I've chosen the Canada's Laser. This thing is so damn accurate and powerful, it is unreal. It is probably one of the best damage rocket launchers in the game, and unfortunately it only just missed out at the number 1 spot, because I am seriously biased towards the number 1, and you guys will probably know what's coming. Not only is this thing seriously accurate, seriously damaging, but also when you hit that reload button it will fire like a missile towards enemies and take them out as well. But as you can see, anything that I target, whether short or long range, as long as I'm pretty much in the general area of where that enemy is, they will get absolutely torn to pieces. So yeah, this is one hell of a rocket launcher, and probably one of the finest additions to the Claptastic Voyage DLC. If you haven't played with the Canada's laser yet, seriously go out and get one. It is an awesome weapon, and really does feel like a laser weapon rather than a rocket launcher. But there you go, that is our number 2, the Canada's laser. Don't pretend like you didn't know what was coming. You know me well enough by now to know what will be at number 1 in a rocket launcher list. But for those of you that have just joined me or haven't been with me that long, or haven't seen any of my Borderlands 2 videos, I owe a hell of a lot to this guy right here, and no matter how crap it might be in the pre-sequel, I'm not saying it is, but I'm just saying if it was the worst rocket launcher in this game, it would still be at number 1 for the fact that I love this thing. But it's not, it is a good rocket launcher. It's seriously precise, seriously damaging, and will take out anything that you fire at it. But it's not only that, it's also the fact that you can still rocket jump with it. If you have a sham shield, get a low level bada boom, you can still do rocket jumps with it, and even with the glitch of Nisha, where you could actually turn yourself into a rocket jumping Gunzerker style at the beginning of the launch of this game. I used it a hell of a lot, but yeah, it surprised me how powerful this thing actually is. It has a slight spread on it, not as much as say the Mongol, things like that, so you don't have to be as precise as you need to be. But if you jump up and fire this thing at the feet of an enemy, it will pretty much wreck them. But like I said, this is my all-time probably favourite weapon in the whole Borderlands games, and I use it all the time on Borderlands 2, and I surprisingly use it quite a lot in the pre-sequel as well. So our number 1 is the legendary, the amazing, the immortal Bada Boom. So there you go guys, that is our list of legendary rocket launchers, my top 5 favourite rocket launchers in the game. And yeah, I really hope you guys have enjoyed. Hopefully your list will be pretty similar to mine. If it's not, let me know what changes or additions you'd make and what your top 5 favourites are in the comments below. But for now, that was my top 5 best legendary rocket launchers, another top 5 weapons guide done, and yeah, more to come in the future as well as other top 5 videos. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.